a coffee morning, which is happening this Thursday morning. So if you are watching on repeat, this is not a standard Monday morning coffee morning, it's a Thursday. And recently, everything's been a little bit upside down. To be honest with you, everything's been a bit, well, I have always said right from the start, I will try and make coffee morning be a Monday, and usually we stick to it really, really well. And then sometimes there's like a traveling issue or something like that, because a lot of traveling happens with the YouTube channel. And sometimes it then becomes a Tuesday. And if it can't be a Tuesday, it's whenever I can fit it in, really. So we do try to stick to it. But if we can't, I'll just try and fit coffee morning in where I can. And it's ended up being a Thursday because personally, I could have gone live from Lapland, but time was a major issue. You know what it's like when you're in a place like that. Time just goes so fast, and you've got so much to cram in such little time. I mean, we were only there 3 nights, and we had filming to do. There was a lot going on in general. We had to do a few excursions and stuff like that, and then you've got to remember to eat as well and things like that. So it was really, I just would not have been able to have done a coffee morning. That there just would not have been the time. So this was the best time to do it when I got back, basically. But I do want to fill you all in and let you know what's been going on, because it's been, I don't think I know what sleep feels like anymore. I just don't feel like, since Florida, I don't feel like I've not had a good night's sleep at all. It's been really full on. So we've been to Florida. We went on a 3-day cruise. We came back. We did a few days actually in Orlando, and then we came home, and then I did a gig like literally the next night, and it was a long distance gig, so I traveled back from that. And then on the Monday I went over to the Isle of Wight, did some filming over there, came back, was back like a day or two, and then had to go and bear in mind I was really ill as well. So I'd really come down with a bad cold as soon as I got back from Florida. It wasn't nice. And so when I did my long distance gig, I lost my voice, and it was just dramas, like typical Gabby world. And then then I had a gig when I got back from the Isle of Wight, and then literally I finished my gig. I got in at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I had to be up at 2:30. So I had like an hour and a half sleep. And in that time, Casper woke up as well, and I had to try and settle him. So I don't even think I got an hour and a half sleep. It was just really crazy. And I lost another night's sleep. I'm not complaining, because if you're going to lose a night's sleep, there's no better way to lose it than if you're going to Lapland, right? But it takes a lot of toll on your body, especially when you're sort of recovering from being unwell. But yeah, there's been a lot of traveling going on, and it's just been consistent. So we finally got home about, I don't know, 9:30 last night. Had a quick shower. Casper fell asleep in the car, so that was great, because we just put him straight into bed. I had a quick shower, and then got a cup of tea, snuggled up in bed with a Galaxy Ripple. It's just what every woman wants, isn't it? And watched The Holiday, and then got to bed by about midnight. And I feel like now I'm like, breathe. Do you know what I mean? But now we're like, oh my God, the Christmas trimmings have got to go up this weekend. And then Tim sits me down and goes, Gabby, I need to tell you something, but I don't want you to be mad, and I don't want you to fall out with me. And I was like, he said, well, you promise you won't? I went, no, I won't promise. Depends what it is. And he went, promise you won't? And I was like, if you're going to tell me like something really bad, I can't promise that. What is it? And he was like really psyching himself up to tell me this. And I thought, oh, just go on, just hit me with it, because this is just what I need. Go on. And he went, I don't like our Christmas tree. I went, what? I don't like our Christmas tree. It's too elegant. I was like, well, what do you want, man? And he was like, I want us to have like Christmas lights, and I want like the way it was like as we were children, I want us to have that kind of vibe. And I said, oh, mate. And he said, can we buy a different Christmas tree? And I went, do you know what I went through to get that Christmas tree last year? If anyone was watching Vlogmas, you guys will understand what I went through. It was hell because we had to get the perfect tree and I had to travel to go and get it. And now he tells me he doesn't like it. And he said, can we just get another one? Can we have one that's got really thick snow on it like we had in the cottage, but bigger? I said, Tim, the thing is, right, you know, it's all expense in it at the end of the day, you know what I mean? And like Christmas trees are supposed to be your Christmas tree for life. And I just said, look, why don't we just keep the same tree we've got, just change the decor on it? And he went, no, it won't work. It won't be the same. It's got to be different kinds of branches and stuff. And I was like, Tim, this is what our tree is, what Christmas trees look like. And I said, look, okay, we'll go to B&Q today and we'll go and have a little look. I said, but I think we should just keep the same tree and jazz it up, because what are we going to do with it? Do you know how big our Christmas tree is? We've got high-ish ceilings and it touches the ceiling. It's humongous. And Tim was like, we can put it in Casper's room. I went, no, we can't, because we've got attic bedrooms, like loft bedrooms, and it's just going to look ridiculous having our living room tree in Casper's bedroom. Like, because he's like, well, we could do something with it. So I'll probably end up giving it to my sister if we do end up changing it. But I think we could possibly get away with just changing the colouring of it. But now we've got that to tend with. So where I was just going to, this weekend, we were going to get the Christmas tree out. We're going to just put it up as it was last year. Now it's like we've got to rethink the whole process because Tim is not happy with it. I don't know. So anyway, you're going to have to watch Vlogmas to find out what this tree is going to be like. You're going to have to watch the big reveal because even I don't know what it's going to be like. So we've got that to contend with this weekend. And I'm gigging. Where am I gigging this weekend? Oh, I'm in Lowestoft this weekend. So yeah, I'm gigging Lowestoft. It's fairly local, so that's not too bad actually. So I ain't got to travel too much for it. So I've got to fit a gig in somewhere as well. And then then the plan is, obviously, I was just so much going on. We decided that we would go to Winter Wonderland, just me, Tim and Casper. Holly's got work, so she can't join us. So this is like a little personal break that we want, because every year we've gone to Winter Wonderland and it's been filming. So we've had to film something for Tim's channel or whatever. And Tim was like, can we just go and just enjoy it like as a family without any filming or anything like that? And I was like, that would be lovely. So we've booked to go there. So we're going to London and we're doing that. So that's coming up, and that's like early December. And but obviously I've decided to do Vlogmas this year, so I've got to film it anyway. But I don't think my Vlogmas isn't going to be too intense, although I will be spending some of my time editing, because if any of you don't know what Vlogmas is when you put out a vlog every single day. So you've got to be really on it. So you've got to, I mean, I'm not going to lie. You can call me a cheat, call me what you want. You guys will still get a vlog every single day, like an advent calendar. But I have had a little bit of a head start. So I have actually done some of my filming in Lapland, which is going to appear in Vlogmas. Because the real reason is, one of the reasons I've got to do it is because I've still got to put my version of the cruise ship up. What I was getting up to and what we got up to in Orlando. And my vlog is coming up for you tomorrow, and then we're in December, so there's just no way I can separate these vlogs. They are going to have to come out in a Vlogmas. So but every day you have to film, and then you've got to find time to edit it and then download and upload and process it. And I want to be there for the premieres. If I can't be there for the premieres, I've got a great mod squad, so they will really help me out with that. I know they will. So they might take some control if I can't do it every single day, or if I've got a gig or something like that. So luckily I've got some backup and some assistance with you guys. But yeah, I've got to film the break. So we're doing that. Not grumbling about it, because I enjoy it and it's my choice. I mean, I had someone the other day put a comment. I haven't even responded to it yet, because I don't even know what to say to it. Because somebody had put, they watched the Norse Airlines vlog and they put, stop grumbling, you're lucky, I would give anything to do anything with my partner if my partner was here, whether it be on that flight or not. And I thought, look, I appreciate that it's hard when people have lost people, but it's not really got any, what I'm trying to deliver with my review on Norse Airlines hasn't really got any reflection on anyone who's had someone close to them that's passed away. That's not the concept. Like, I do appreciate my life, and I know there are a lot of people that have had hard times, you know, and stuff like that. But that's a different kettle of fish, if you know what I mean. So when I filmed Norse Airlines, I wanted to give you guys the truth of how I felt when I was sat on it. And the truth of the matter was, going out was okay. It was okay. And I was blatantly honest about that. And coming back, I was freezing my tits off, literally. So I can't lie about that because someone says be grateful and appreciate you're away with your partner, because it's like, well, what's still freezing my tits off? You know what I mean? That hasn't changed that. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like I'm being ungrateful for Norse Airlines. It's a review. So regardless of what's going on all over the world, my feelings are still my feelings about the flight. Do you know what I mean? So I was still really, really cold. I'm probably going to get demonetized for saying the word TITS now. I might as well just say it because I said it twice. So yeah, anyway, I'm telling you all, I'm going to do some shout outs in a minute and say hi to you all. It's just that I just wanted to get this all out there quickly. I know Craig has flashed up with a super chat. Morning, Gabby. Are you doing anything for Tim's birthday? Well, that's another thing, isn't it, Craig? Tim's actually away for his birthday, so I'm not really going to see him much. Well, he's away, but he's travelling back on his birthday, so I'm not really going to see him until the evening, and I think we'll probably celebrate it the next day and go out and have a meal or do something like that. Craig, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate your support. But yeah, I'm going to do some shout outs in a minute, but obviously, as you can see, I'm talking 100 miles an hour because I'm filling you all in on everything. So when we come back from Winter Wonderland, I don't even know which way round it is. That's my life at the moment. I don't know what I'm doing. Tim's going to Canada. So he's going to Canada for a few days because he's going on, I don't know if this is a secret. This might be a secret. You guys might not be allowed to know this, but I've told you. Don't tell anyone. 148 people watching. Don't tell anyone. I wonder if I can trust 148 people to not say anything. You can always count on me to spill the beans. I'll tell you now, I love a little bit of letting it out the bag. So yeah, he's going away. And then when he comes back, we're going on a cruise. We're going on a Nordic. Is it Nordic or Nautic? I'm not sure. So we're going on a cruise. And I don't know if that's a secret either, but I'm telling you, Nordic. Thank you, Roger Kangaroo. Thank you. I'm a bit thick when it comes to some of these things. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I know what I'm talking about when I don't. So we're going on this cruise, and it's, yeah, to see like the Northern Lights, and there's going to be some really cool things that we do along the road. So we are going to some Christmas markets and some other excursions that I can't remember what he said we're doing. So that's going on. And then we've got Christmas. So it's really full on. It's really full on. And I feel already like it's really full on. Like, usually now you understand why when Tim says to me, "Are you coming with me?" I turn around and say, "No," because I don't want to, because I need to breathe. I need to get organized. Like that little small gap between like Florida and the Isle of Wight. Tim didn't come to the Isle of Wight. That was just something that I filmed. But that little small gap, you should have seen me all day long. I was like doing wash after wash after wash. And as soon as like the washing machine was done, it was straight in the tumble dryer, and like the next load was in the washing, and I was just everything was on rotating because I was just trying to get my washing done and try and catch up at home, because I just felt so disorganized. And I was like, right, I need some jumpers, man. And it was just crazy. And then I needed to go to the shops because I was running low on products, and everything's just, yeah, it's really full on. It's really full on. But at the same time, here I go again, I'm moaning. I am enjoying it. So it's full on enjoyment. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean? It's work, but it's enjoyable work. The motto is work hard, play hard. And then I think you can't go wrong. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, shut up, Gabby. Let's do some shout outs. Let's see who we've got. Hang on. I've got to get onto it. And my computer is so slow today and I don't know why. And I look a fright. Did anyone see the live the other night on Tim's channel? My coffee's gone cold. I've been talking that long. I need a coaster. Are there any coasters in this house? Sorry, everyone. Got one. Somebody got me this as my Secret Santa when I worked at the camp. And it's been by my bed ever since. I love it. Yeah, shout outs. Let's do some shout outs. Okay. 144 people watching Coffee Morning this morning. Hit the thumbs up and share the love. Yeah, the live the other night, my face afterwards, it was the coldest temperatures I've ever been in. But I was really proud of myself because I thought to myself, I can just see myself halfway through this walk going, I'm going to go home. Well, not home, but I'm going to go back to the unit. But I stuck it out. And Holly stuck it out too. Couldn't believe it because she's always cold. She's even cold in the summer. She'll come in with a dressing gown on going, I'm so cold. And I'm like, really? Like, we're having a heat wave right now. So I thought Holly is never going to be able to cope. And yeah, she did. And we did. But afterwards, we had the loveliest moment because there's this petrol station across the road from Santa Claus's village, like literally just across the road. And it's always packed because people can get cheaper food and beverage. We would have got like hot chocolate or something like on the site, but everything was shut that time of night, so we couldn't get anything. So we went over to the garage and we were like, let's go and get like a sneaky hot chocolate. So the three of us sat there and had a hot chocolate, and it was the nicest moment because we'd just done all that walking, and that is the one thing I really look forward to, sitting in the petrol station, because you can see Santa's village from the petrol station, so it's really nice. And my face, like my eyes were like P155 holes in the snow because my face was so cold. My eyes had swollen. And it isn't till I actually got home and woke up this morning that my eyes had calmed down. I was actually like, I think I may need to have some eye surgery because they were just so puffy. I was like, what's happened to my face? Like, I looked unrecognizable to myself. I looked like I was ill or just like aged 10 years. It was absolutely mental. And my face, my cheeks were just red raw. Anyway, I filmed it for Vlogmas anyway, so you'll get to see what happened after the live. But my face was red raw, and I just looked at myself in the camera. I was like, it's numb. I cannot feel my cheeks. I can't feel my nose. My eyes were puffy and like they were like slits, like no word of a lie. I couldn't hardly see. It was so swollen, my face was. But it was a nice moment to be able to just take our coats off and go, you know, and they're the memories you're going to look back on at the end of the day. So here we go. We have got Hayley Marie, Craig Cargill. We've got James Klein, 8022. We've got Beverly Marr, Bubbly Cadbury. Can I just say as well, before we go any further, a massive thank you to my moderators for being here this morning. You are absolutely amazing. You know who you are. And I worship the grounds you guys walk on. We've got Jules B. We've got Cupcake Toppers UK. We've got Amanda Beach. We've got Lara L. Iron. Hang on. It's all one word, so I'm trying to break it down to see if there's a middle name here or this is one whole surname. Lara Leyendecker? Or is it Lara Leyendecker? I don't know. Let me know. I need to break that one down. We've got Andrew Cook. We've got Eugene McGeever. We've got Julie Pett here. We've got Deborah Parker, Sue Wayne, the Foxy Bee, Hayley Marie. I've said Hayley Marie. We've got Kay Grand. We've got Anna Tidmuch. That's here. We've got Sir Belvedere. We've got Penny. We have got Christopher Goff, Lee Davis, Abigail Watkinson. So hi, Fiona. And that's Fiona on her daughter's account. We have got Elizabeth Copland. We've got Hen Griffin saying, Gabby, I believe too many people don't complain, so bad service gets worse. Thank you for your honest reviews. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. It's nice to be appreciated. It is frustrating, isn't it, when people, you know, make you feel bad because of certain things, and it's like, I've got to be straight with you guys, you know, like when I got that comment come in, like I did feel, yeah, you feel bad that people are going through tough times. We all get tough times. We lose people. I know so many people that lost people. Like we had a really, really tough situation in our family this year. It's personal, and out of respect to my side, well, it's not my side of the family, it's on Tim's. I'm not going to mention that on here because it's not the time and the place, but we had something really tragic happen in our family, but because it's separate, I haven't brought it on here. But because of that, I'm not going to then say I wasn't called on Norse Airlines. Do you know what I mean? So we all go through really, really tough times, but a review's a review, right? So anyway, hang on, Victoria. Victoria just sent in a super chat. Victoria, thank you so much. You're amazing. Thank you. You're amazing for sticking out, listening to me ramble, Victoria. So thank you so much, Victoria. That means so, so much. You really didn't have to do that. So thank you. We've got Kaz. We've got David Jewelson as well. We've got Lee Richard Spokes. We've got Hayley Balls. We have got Jeanette N. Freeland. Walk Me Tim. I didn't know you was watching Sexy Pants. We've got Jay, we've got Nikki Piper, we've got Dawn Ackley, we've got Sharon Morton, we've got Jules T, we've got Tom Paul here as well. Absolutely love watching your vids and Tim's, even if I am a silent watcher. Well, I appreciate you getting involved and letting me know that you're a silent watcher, because sometimes we meet people and I'm like, oh, what's your name in the chat? And they're like, don't come up in the chat. And then you realise there are people that are watching that are not in the chat, you know. Barry, thank you so, so much. Towards the Christmas tree fund, Tim mentioned Canada in the live. Oh, so yeah, so you guys know about Canada, so that's okay. Barry, thank you. That's so, so kind of you. Yeah, probably do need some Christmas tree funds after what he's just revealed to me this morning. And I did say to Tim, that's more expense, right? But I suppose at least he's being honest with me. It's an honest review. I hate our Christmas tree. Brilliant. Vicky is here as well. We've got Mark Robbins. Morning, Gabby. I've just tried to watch your Lapland live Santa Claus video, but it says members only. Is that correct? Is it members only, Tim? I don't think it was, unless he's changed it to members only. He might have changed it, because I know that he only has it live on his channel for I think it's 24 hours. So he might have changed it, because one of the things Tim was really frustrated about with that live is that it is he wanted to do it landscape, and something went wrong with YouTube, and then it became portrait. And he was really frustrated with it. So he did say, I'm only going to keep this up for 24 hours because it looks messy on the channel, and he likes things to be absolutely perfect. It's not like me. I'm one of those people that's like, eh. And Tim's like, no. So I'm like, okay. So he's a perfectionist. I'm not. I'm messy. He's the opposite to me. So that's probably why he's put it to members, so lesser people can see the messiness. I think that might be what it is. But Tim is in the chat, so maybe Tim can answer that for you guys. Anyway, I'll try and catch up with everyone's chat as we go along. But thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. So wanted to let you guys know that you do all know that I am doing a live gig from home that you can actually pay to view. So I'm going to do a gig for an hour in my house, and you can buy tickets to watch it from your house, because I'm going to live stream it. Now, this time last year, this was quite late on, because the truth of the matter is I had a gig that was pending, which I was pretty sure that I was going to get, and it fell through. And then me and Tim decided that we were going to do something on our own for New Year. And then a lot of people were saying, are you going to do the New Year's gig? Are you going to do it? And then me and Tim were like, shall I just do it? And we'll just have a drink from home, and we'll go out another night and kind of have our own personal moment. And we agreed to, because I think Tim is like, yeah, and I'll do a live on Walk With Me Tim when the new year comes in. So we've decided to do exactly what we've done the last couple of years, and I'm going to do the live stream basically. So And one of the reasons I sell tickets for it, and I don't do it for free, is because usually I would go out, and a singer's fee is tripled on New Year's Eve. And that is just the way it works. I suppose it's like, let's compare it to a Ryanair flight. Even though I don't agree with some things Ryanair do, I must admit I am going to praise them in a minute. So just hold the phone, right? Yeah, shock horror. And literally when I say hold the phone, you'll know what I mean by that in a minute. So when you buy an aircraft ticket, if an aircraft ticket is in demand, the price goes up. And it's the same with if you're going on holiday somewhere. So if you were to book to go to Lapland the week before Christmas, the price is more expensive because of the demand than it is earlier on in the season. And for singers, when it is like a special occasion, the price triples. It's not just me, it's all singers. It's just a standard thing for our industry. It's what happens. And basically, what I would go out for, I go out times 3. And that's the same for every artist above the board. That's just the way it goes. Easter time, also prices can raise a little bit, you know, and sometimes Saturday nights can be a little bit more expensive than a weeknight, you know. It sort of works like that. Or summer holidays can be a little bit more expensive. Price varies in this industry. So where I would go out and I'd usually get triple times my fee. Obviously, if I'm staying indoors and I'm working, I'm not going out there and I'm not getting triple times my fee. So if I'm going to produce a gig, then I need to earn something back because I'm at a loss, if you know what I mean. So I can't do it for free. And also the platform that I use charge. They charge X amount of money for me to perform on it. So I've got to pay that back. And also when I sell the tickets, the price of the tickets, the platform I go through for selling the tickets as well, so that you can watch on that platform, they take a cut. A bit like YouTube with like super chats and my wages from YouTube. YouTube take a huge cut. It's the price you pay for working on their platform. It's the way of the world. It's the way it goes. And it's like agents as well. When you're a singer and you work with agents, they take a percentage of your fee as well. So everything takes a cut. So you have to take all this into consideration before you yourself can make some money. So I have to sell tickets, which is a bit of a shame, but it's work at the end of the day. And I don't do live streams for you guys frequently. I do them once a year at the moment. So it's an opportunity for you guys to actually come and watch, because a lot of people say, oh, I'd love to be able to get to some of your gigs. And they can't because it's too far away and stuff like this. But this gives them a chance to watch one of the gigs, if you know what I mean. So I'm selling tickets for £5. Okay, it's £5 a ticket for an hour show, basically. And that way, because I don't know how many I'm going to get, I might just get 2 viewers. And if I get 2 viewers, I'm going to be working at a serious loss, you know. So it's a gamble, you know, doing it live from home. But I've got to try at the end of the day. So the tickets are going to be £5, and maybe I will make half of the ticket price. I don't know. We'll have to see how many I sell. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day. So basically, if I sell 2 tickets, I'll probably get like maybe £5. I don't know. So £5 it is to watch the stream. But the way I look at it from your point of view, it's an hour's entertainment, you know, to pay to watch. So, but I will try and make it as fun as possible. We're working on a platform where you guys can have a live chat. So you can all get involved and you can chat to each other as well. A little bit like what we do now on the Coffee Morning. I cannot do it on YouTube. The reason I can't do it on YouTube is because the stream will just cut. Like I tried to do this in lockdown. I tried to go live on YouTube, and I think I started my first song and YouTube pulled the plug straight away and the whole thing just shut down because of copyright. So can't do it. Otherwise, I would love to just stream it easily on YouTube, but I can't. So we've got to go through another angle. So basically, tickets were on sale a lot longer before this point last year. But because I've been so busy and hectic, I've got to sit down and I've got to organise it. You know, so I need to have a moment, and I'm going to do that today. I've already looked at how I'm going to do it. I just need to put actions in motion. No, that's not the wording. Actions in motion. I just need to get budging with it. I need to actually do it, okay? And that's going to happen today. So I'm hoping tickets will be on sale by tonight. Fingers crossed. So bear with me, guys. If they're not on sale by tonight, it'll be tomorrow, because I've got to process it and get things working. So bear with me. And if you're wondering how you can view this and how you can watch it on your telly and stuff like that, it's all quite simple. You can watch it on your telly by screen mirroring. It's quite easy. I'm going to actually put, because we've got our little friend ChatGPT. Is it GBT or PT? I can't remember. But you know who I'm talking about, right? He's going to help with the process, with learning how to screen mirror it on your screen, because he's a genius. He really is a genius. So he's great. I mean, I think he might be my best friend. I think I might marry him. So anyway, I'm only joking. So yeah, I'm going to put them on sale hopefully by tonight. If not, it'll definitely be tomorrow night. But my vlog will be going up tomorrow night as well. So I've got a lot of work that I have to do this afternoon, because I've got to make sure that my vlog is up for you guys for tomorrow. And I've got to make sure that those sales are up and running. So how it will work is there will be a link, and you will find that link. I'll put it in the community chat on YouTube. So if you go onto my YouTube page and you scroll along and you see, like, this is on the home page, you'll see like videos, shorts, playlists, store. You'll also see like community, or it'll say post. I'm not sure how it looks from your point of view, but from my point of view, it says one or the other. It says either like community or it says post, but I'm not sure which way round it is. If you're looking at it as a viewer or whether you're looking at it as yourself, I'm not sure which way. But anyway, that post, keep your eye for that. And if you've got your notification bell switched on, you'll get a notification anyway that something has come up in the community tab. And that is where the link will be, so you can purchase your New Year's tickets. You just click on the link, follow it, and buy your ticket. And then basically, once you've purchased your ticket, you'll see the link, you'll click on the link, and because you've bought a ticket, that automatically gives you a private code to get into the live stream. It's all very straightforward once you click the link, okay? So that's how it is going to work. I'm also going to put that link on Facebook, so it'll be on my Facebook page, and I'll also put that link on Instagram. So if you're on any of the socials and you don't know how to access it via YouTube, you can just go onto my Facebook page, Gabby Starbuck Vocalist Entertainer. It'll be on there, and you can also access it via Instagram. So there is 3 different ways you can get that link, or if not, send me a PM on Instagram, and I will send you the link. As simple as that. It might not be till I get a chance to respond to the message, but I try to respond to everyone when I can. One of my biggest problems with responding to people on Instagram, I read all your messages, every single one. But when I sit there at night time and I read through these messages, I want to respond, and then I look at the clock and go, I don't think I can respond. It's because if I respond, it's going to wake you guys up, because you're going to get like a ding, and you're going to be, who's messaging me this time of night? So I try to be mindful of that. So I read them, and then the next day I'm with doing things with Casper and stuff like that, and I haven't had a chance to look at my socials, and then I sit down again in the middle of the night and I'm like, it's still too late. So please just know that if I haven't responded, I've read, okay? I've definitely read. So do not fear when it comes to things like that. So yeah, ping me a message, and if you need the link, maybe your notifications will just go off at like 1 o'clock in the morning when you're asleep, but I will respond to it so you can get that opportunity to watch. So yeah, that is going to happen basically. Oh yes, Andrew Cook. Yeah, if you remember, we did the big song reveal last year. Do you still want that? Let me put a poll up for the big song reveal, and then you can just let me know. We'll assess it at the end of the show. Hang on. Poll is now going up. If you're on the live chat, then you can vote. If you're wondering what the big song reveal is, basically you guys throughout the week send in your song suggestions for the New Year's Eve gig. I'll do a live stream, and then we will basically pull one each week out of the pot and find out which song it's going to be that goes onto the gig set list. So you guys basically get your chance to put a suggestion forward, and we pull out one of the suggestions that has been put forward that week. So just a little bit of fun, a bit of excitement really. But a lot of people got, I would say, I did put some of the songs together myself, but I would say 50% of the show was songs that you guys chose. So, you know, I do try to take in requests where I can, basically. Michelle is here. Morning, Gabby. Sorry I'm late watching your video. Looking cool as always. Michelle, I look the worst I've ever looked in my life. Like, I need to make an appointment with my hairdresser. My hair is dry. It needs a trim. It looks a mess. My face is swollen. I've put on weight. I am now 9 stone 7. I got my weight down to 9 stone. I went to Orlando. My weight went up to 9.9. I was back for like a few days, didn't weigh myself. Weighed myself a minute ago and I'm at 9.7. And it's because when I'm away, I don't stop eating. So it's bad. Like, I don't even do biscuits. I don't do biscuits. I like chocolate. I don't do biscuits. And I was on the flight coming home last night and, late, it felt nighttime because we set off in the dark, because obviously over there when it's supposed to be light, it's dark. And I was having a cup of coffee and I went, Holly, can I have one of your biscuits please? And I just thought, oh my god, I hate a biscuit. I'm just doing it because I want to rather than need to. So I'm angry with myself. So I'm home now. I'm going to cut out eating CRAP. I'm going to stop it, and I'm going to get, I'm going to be strict with myself, get that weight down for Christmas or for this Nordic cruise, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to, every time I'm away, I'm going to put some more on. So I know I'm no mug when I know that I don't look right and I don't feel it and I don't feel confident and I'm not happy about it. So I'm gonna get cracking with it. So, you know, got to start focusing now. Good living, you will lose the extra pounds. I've just got to swap things. You know, this is the thing. So, alternatives. The problem is Starbucks have brought out the toffee nut lattes now. So this is a great big problem. I've switched PSLs for toffee nut lattes, and the usual Gabby won't have any of these like extravagant drinks. Usually I'm all right, I'll go into a coffee shop and go, can I have Americano please? And that is just me, and I'll drink Americano all day long. I'm not interested in them, but because I want to embrace the seasons, I'm indulging. And it's, when you get to 43 years old, you have to watch it, you know, because my metabolism isn't like it used to be. I used to be able to just eat what I wanted when I wanted, and now I'm like, I need to starve. Ever since I've had Casper, the only way I can get my weight down is to literally starve. And it's not the right thing to do, but it's the only way I can do it because my body has just changed. And I think it's probably an age thing, I'm not sure, but it's hard work. And nobody can turn around and say to me, oh yeah, well, you need to exercise, because I do plenty of exercise. I'm always rushing around here, there and everywhere. And, you know, when I'm gigging, I'm dancing. Okay, it's only like step touch, but I'm still moving consistently, you know, and I'm like lifting heavy equipment backwards and forwards and stuff like that on my own, because like my dad's of an age now where I don't want him to lift things like he used to. So, you know, it's quite a mission, if you know what I mean. So I'm always active. You know, the live walk the other night, my phone picked up and said, unusual activity. Your steps have increased in the last day. And I'm like, no SH1T. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, they have, because I just did that live walk in freezing cold temperatures. So yeah, I'm getting my exercise in. It's what I'm eating. You know, it's the drinks. Drinks are just so crazy. Like when I went at the holiday park, we were doing like winter shifts in the bar, because we had a bar section on the holiday park that was open throughout the winter, but it was really, really quiet because the holiday makers were less. There wasn't as many. So we used to spend a lot of our time, and I probably shouldn't say this because I don't think that my old boss would really appreciate this, but he probably knew anyway. We spent a lot of our time drinking hot chocolate with cream that went up to the ceiling on top of it. And got no customers, should we have a hot chocolate? Yeah, all right. So we'd have the hot chocolate, and it was a decent quality hot chocolate, which probably put on a lot of calories, and we would really go all out with the cream, and we'd yeah, right up to the ceiling, and it was spilling all over the edge, and we were like, oh, brilliant. Chuck some marshmallows on that as well and some sprinkles, and we'd be like, ah. And then another hour would go by, no more customers. Should we have a hot chocolate? But you know what? I never put on any weight then. And I'm sure it's because I hadn't had Casper, but your body changes once you have children, and yeah, it's just not great. But it's life, isn't it? There's no point in, I'm not doing a review on my body. There's no point in moaning about it. Have I done nothing but talk consistently for like a whole hour? And have I actually got down to any nitty gritty yet? Probably not. How long have we been live? 40 minutes of talking. I know my job is to talk, but all I've done is talk about me, and I feel really bad. Gabby, you always look beautiful. Victoria, she is like the nicest person in the world, though, just to let you know. So don't pay any attention to her. She's just really, really nice. Victoria, thank you so much. You're really, really sweet. Thank you. That means a lot. It does. It means a lot. It's nice to know that I've got that support behind me saying, you look great. It's like, thank you. So when I feel like I look bad, I've got some louders that turn around and say, actually, you look all right. So I'm like, oh, good, thanks. Lucy Sharp, thank you so much for sending in your rose. That's really, really kind of you. Andrew says it's easier to put weight on than lose it when you get older. I know. People used to say to me all the time, oh, you're so lucky. Like, you don't put on any weight because I had fast metabolism. And I'd be like, oh, right, yeah. And I'd be like, I didn't really think nothing of it when people used to say things like that. And then they'd say, but you wait, when you get older, that will really catch up on you. And I'm like, thanks. And now I'm experiencing it. The amount of people that used to say that to me, just enjoy it now because you will get fat. Oh, thanks. Michelle says, great gig on Saturday, Gabby. Michelle, and Daniel came to my gig on Saturday, so it was amazing to see you guys, and they travelled all the way from Somerset, and I was just like, whoa, like, that is so cool. I was like, wow, thank you guys, but it's great to see you, and that's not the first time I've seen you as well, and yeah, there was a few other people that came down and travelled as well, and yeah, I felt really moved by that, so thanks so much, guys. Craig, thank you so much. Gabby, come Christmas, we pig out, so don't worry about weight until New Year as New Year's resolution. I think you're right, Craig. But you know when you like have a picture taken by the Christmas tree and you want to look comfortable, don't want to look like bubbly and cuddly. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to look too much like Wayne and Wayne at a slob. Do you know what I mean? I try and make a little bit of an effort. But I hear what you're saying, Craig. So thank you. I appreciate that, and I will definitely take that on board. Wanted to let you guys know as well. Oh, Cupcake Toppers UK, shame we weren't able to catch up last week. Next time you're in Southampton, we'll grab a coffee. Definitely. Yeah, it was just a shame where I was actually getting the ferry from, really, wasn't it? Otherwise, that would have been really, really nice. I could have done with a coffee break as well by that point. I was nearly late for the ferry. I nearly missed it. I was like, oh my God, I swear to God, I'm going to get a speeding ticket. Like, I wasn't speeding, not speeding, but you know when you just like, you're so focused on getting there and then you think, did I go over a little bit? Did I go over? And then you start stressing for like 2 weeks for a speeding fine to come through the post. And then it doesn't come and you're like, actually, I think I'm off the hook. But like, I've just lost 10 years of like my life aging because of panicking for 2 weeks. It's crazy. But yeah, we'll definitely do that. Past 50 is a bad age. 2 litres of water daily. No meals after 6 p.m. on days off. Oh, it's just no joy, is it? It's so depressing. Elvis says, I love mince pies. I love mince pies too. I haven't had one yet. Is it acceptable to have a mince pie now? I know it's not December, but people are putting their trimmings up. And I have got back from Lapland, so I'm in the Christmas spirit. It's acceptable now, right? Yeah, I love a mince pie. I wonder if they can do like some Weight Watchers ones or something. Do they do that? Just wondering. Because I might be able to have the best of both worlds there. I might be able to eat 6 and feel like I can get away with it. Lucy says, some people think about their weight too much. I think it's no big thing. If you look good, then it doesn't matter. The thing is, though, I've read as well that putting on weight is not necessarily what you're eating, but just a hormone thing. And could that be the case? Is it just like hormone change that makes it happen? And you could probably just starve yourself all day long and you still put on weight. I don't know. But I know that I'm a little, last year, I thought I've put on weight. This year, I know I have because I got all my winter clothes out because usually I store all my winter stuff away. So I can, because there's nothing worse than when you go to wear your clothes and you want, what shall I wear today? And you're fishing through summer stuff. It's just a time waster. Get rid of them and bag them up and put them away. And then you can just look at what you possibly can wear for this time of year. And that's usually what I do. And I got all my winter stuff out, which is great. The only problem is you have to rewash it all because like people, even though they're in Vax bags, they smell fusty when they come out and I can't stand that. So I get them washed and freshened up and I'm putting things on. I'm like, why don't my jeans fit? Like, why? Like, shape's changed. It's horrible. Hate it. Sucks. It's life though, isn't it? I have lipoderma so I can starve myself and still get bigger. What is lipoderma? What is that? Oh, lipodema? I've never heard of that before. I'm going to look that up and look into that because I've not heard of that. So that's quite interesting that you've mentioned that. Dawn says menopause, Gabby. Oh, don't say that. I'm not menopausal, but I think it could be like perimenopausal. Maybe, you know, like just like the start where it sort of starts to creep in a little bit. Because you can actually like have menopause early, you know. So who knows? I don't know. Hen says hormones is a big part. I have liver damage due to wrong meds and was told losing weight is virtually impossible. See, it's hard, isn't it? It's so hard. It really, really is. On a brighter note, right? If you do like you like your Christmas coffees and all your special trimmings and that, I have the solution of what you can drink it out of. I've got my Christmas merch. It is up and running, just letting you know. So basically last year, I did a limited edition Christmas design for my coffee morning mugs. And I did it also for just my general mugs because I've got two different designs. One for coffee morning, one for just general design. And like I was going to actually have last year's Christmas cup for this coffee morning. But we had some builders in, they were sorting some things out in the garden and that. And Tim gave my mugs to them, right? I usually give the builders the shit mugs, to be honest with you, because I know they're going to be drinking them and leaving them outside and that. So when it comes to like my branded mugs, I don't usually give them to the builders. But Tim did the coffees and Tim was just like anything he could grab. So I was like, no. And obviously the builders were doing work even when we left. So they left the coffee cups outside because I couldn't get into the house, obviously. So we come back from Lapland and my coffee mugs have been in hail, rain, whatever temperatures you guys have had while we've been away. And I'm like, no. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to drink out of that after one wash. Especially like because a bloke has been drinking out of it. And don't get me wrong, they have the loveliest builders in the world. But you just need to be washed a few times. Do you know what I mean? Like when a stranger's been drinking out of your mug, that need. And the funny thing is, I drink out of Starbucks mugs every day, so I'm a bit of a bloody hypocrite, really. But it's what you don't know don't hurt you. That sort of situation. But I know that these mugs have been given to the builders, and yeah, they were lovely guys. They were. Can't fault them. But it's just a stranger was drinking out of them, and then they were left in the cold and all weather conditions. I have to wash these mugs at least 10 times before I can drink out of them. Anyway, that's nevertheless, that's another story. So I'll just put that to the side. The point I'm trying to make is my limited edition Christmas merch is out. So you can no longer buy that brand. That was limited edition for last year. It's no longer for sale. But the new one is out. Do you want to see it? I haven't got it on me because by the time it went live, you got to wait like a week for it to arrive. So I haven't got it yet, but I've got a picture of it. Do you want to see it? Give me a yay or give me a nay. Have you tried the icing top mince pies? Yes, Jules, I really like them. They're really good. Okay, you want to see it? Okay, here we go. Come on, work. But I'm going to check on the site and see if they're on sale for Black Friday. Because Black Friday is tomorrow, right? So when you're ready, computer, when you're ready. I'm sure I had this all lined up and the page just collapsed on me. Here it is. Here it is. Hopefully you can see it all right. It's just, all I can do is turn my computer around. Like, I haven't got all the bells and whistles on Coffee Morning. Here we go. Here is the design. In fact, I'm going to flip the computer like this so you guys can see it better. Turn it into a tablet form. That is the design. Here it is. Do you like, Foxy? Do you like? I'm dreaming of a coffee morning. So cute, isn't it? Oh, glad you like it, Abby. Thank you, Dawn. Thanks, Lucy. There you go. So I designed it, and then because of the site that we go through, it pens with them for ages. So I uploaded my design ages ago, and I had to wait for their authorization for it to go live. But it is live and it is up, and you can now buy it. It's for sale. But I want to just quickly check that see if we've got a sale on tomorrow, because the last thing I want is, if anyone does want to buy it, I don't want you going out buying it today and there being a sale on it tomorrow, because that will pay me if you guys lose money on that. Because I'm all about grabbing the bargain. But bear in mind as well, they can take, depending on where you live, like when I order them, they take nearly 7 days for them to arrive to me. So you have to bear that in mind. So if you're wanting them for Christmas presents or anything like that, just be mindful that they can take about 7 days to arrive. All right, I need to see if we've got any sales coming up. Oh, hang on. What date is it today? What's the date today? I don't even know what date it is. Oh, my computer says 27th. Okay, yeah. So there is a Black Friday deal coming up. Why does it say it in euros? Why does that say that in euros? I don't get that. Oh, I don't like this deal. This is a naff deal. I don't know why it says that in euros, but it says Black Friday deal, save 25% on 70 euros plus orders. So you're not going to spend 70 euros. So that's a really naff deal that they've got for Black Friday. They've never had that before. Why is that on if you spend 70? Do you know what? Black Friday is a load of shit in it. Like, it's just not real. The stuff they do is just... Anyway, that is live. So come tomorrow, the deal that they've got on, it's not my... I don't set this, by the way. This is not my... Because I wouldn't do that. I'd be like, just save 25%. But it's not my decision. It's the site's decision. It's Black Friday deal, save 25% if you spend 70 euros plus. But I don't know why it says it in euros, because you can buy it in pounds. So I don't get that. But like I say, that is live 28th of November to the 29th. So they've got that on. So yeah, if you want to take advantage of that, that's live from tomorrow. But there's nothing on today, so that's a bit of a shame. But come tomorrow, they've got that deal, which is not the greatest deal that they've ever had, but I guess it's something if you wanted to order that. But that is a lot of money to spend, so I can't see that being much of a benefit personally. But anyway, they're there. The mugs are there and they are ready to go. So just letting you all know. Is it Thanksgiving today? I thought Thanksgiving was yesterday because somebody sent me a message saying they were thankful for watching my channel, and I was like, oh, cheers. So I thought it was yesterday. Is it today? Well, anyway, if it is today, happy Thanksgiving. It's always a Thursday, is it, Craig? It's good to know. Happy Thanksgiving! So it's a Thanksgiving coffee morning, really. I'll tell you what I'm thankful for. You lot. Do you know why? If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have a channel. Because if I don't have people viewing it and watching it and supporting it, then I don't have a job. So the fact that you guys are so supportive towards me really helps my work flourish that little bit more. So I'm really, really thankful for you guys. So from me to you, happy Thanksgiving. That's what I'm thankful for. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving here, but I don't see why I can't say I'm thankful for something. And you know what else I'm thankful for? My mum and my dad. And my husband. And my daughter. And my little boy. Because family is everything. Everything. You have to cherish every single moment with them. Right, where are we at? Right, so anything else I need to say? Oh, we need to do Pop's quote of the week. Oh yeah, Beverly, I am going to do a PO box. That's something else I need to set up today. I need to write a list. If anyone wants to buy me a notebook for Christmas, feel free. No, I'm only joking. I'm going to get my own notebook. I have a notebook downstairs. I don't use it. Do you know what I found really, right, just between me and you? When we're at Santa's Village, you could pay X amount of money to write a letter to Santa, and you could buy, like, it was like 15 quid to buy a pen and paper for the kids to write. I mean, it was glamorous, but then the kids got to experience it and that. And I was like, I've got a pen and paper back at home. So I was like, So, but then I guess it's the experience. And I do think if they sent it from there, they get a guaranteed letter back. I think that's what it was all about. So I don't know, but I know for a fact that I will be just getting some A4 lined paper for Casper. I have every year I have a great big diary, and Tim always says to me, why don't you just put it all on your phone? And I'm like, no, I can't do that. I need to see it in writing what I'm doing. I need to see things. I just don't. Call me old fashioned, but I need to work like that. I can't work with things on my phone. It's a nightmare. So, what was I about to just say then? Just blame the perimenopausal brain. Yeah, the PO box. I'm going to activate that today as well. So I'm writing a list. So I've got to do my New Year's Eve thingies. I've got to sort my vlog out for tomorrow, and I've got to sort my PO box out, and then I've got to go and find a brand new Christmas tree for Tim, because you've got to keep your husband happy, haven't you? It's usually happy wife, happy life, but I'm starting to think it's the other way around. I think it's like happy husband, happy life. Don't you think? Yeah. Anyway, Pop's quote of the week. Let's have some drum rolls. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. So a lot of you will know, I didn't know this because I'm totally out of the loop on life. I do have actually a deal of the week that one of the viewers has sent in. So just hang fire on that. I'll do that after Pop's quote of the week. So we usually do Pop's quote last, but I will do the viewers deal of the week after Pop's quote of the week. In fact, I'll do the viewers thingy first. Drum roll for the viewers. Are we going the wrong way around? Is this the right way around? No, definitely going back to the pumpkins. Maybe it is a good job I don't work for blimmin' politics, because I think that I would probably cook it up, actually. I don't know where the viewers one has gone. I just uploaded them. I'll upload them all on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. I'll put them in the story. Watch on there. Right, let's do Pop's quote of the week. Here we go. Because I can't find it. Unless I sent it to someone else. Maybe I sent it to someone else. I'm not doing very well with this deal of the week thing, am I? I keep forgetting. Okay, let's do Pop's quote of the week. Where is it? Where's Pop's quote of the week? He's definitely sent me it. I think that I did have Ellie's deal of the week, and I definitely have Pop's quote of the week, but for some reason it's not doing it. Why? Messages are missing. Restore now. Enter your PIN to restore your chat history. Yeah, taking the P155. Why? I've got a new phone, by the way. Yeah, but I can't access my phone because I'm working on my phone. Don't restore messages. No! I'm not happy. No! Pop's quote of the week! The problem is I've got a new iPhone. So the good news is your vlogs are going to be better quality. The bad news is I now can't log into Facebook properly on here. Well, I have done, but now... Oh, he's sending me it. He's sending me in now. Hang on. Yeah, but I can see it on there, Dad, but I can't see it. Can't see it. I can't access it on here. Oh, a mess. Let me just reload Facebook. Hang on. Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone. I bet you're all really bored while I try and sort this out. That's why I couldn't find Ellie's message. I thought that was weird. I knew I sent that to myself. Oh, here we go. He's resent it just now and it's come through. Okay. Obviously, you all know it was budget day yesterday, right? So here we go. Here we go. That's why I rely on pen and paper, Jenny. That's why I rely on it, because you just can't trust modern technology. You can to a certain degree, but well, you can't trust writing things down, especially if it's me that's writing it down. Okay. Pop's quote. A government that robs Peter to pay Paul can always depend on the support of Paul. So just give you a second to process that. Budget day. Budget day. So I'll just reread that to you all. A government that robs Peter to pay Paul can always depend on the support of Paul. So there you have it. That's Pop's quote of the day. Well worth waiting for. There you go. Good things are worth waiting for. That's what they say. Yeah, I still can't get to Ellie's though. If I resent it to myself, I could get it. But anyway, I'll keep you up. I'll keep you posted with that, or maybe even show you that next year. But also, guys, next week for next coffee morning, I'm not going to do coffee morning on Monday because it's too close to now. So I probably will leave it maybe till Wednesday or Tuesday, just so there's a little bit of a gap between, just so you guys aren't just like, oh my God, I'm so sick of coffee morning. So I'm going to sort of hang off it a little bit just to give you guys a few days in between. But we're going to start our Christmas tree of the week during coffee morning. So Christmas tree of the week. So if you have put your Christmas tree up and you are feeling very proud of it and you would like to put it forward, this is how I'm going to do it. You guys are going to vote, but I can only put 4 Christmas trees up on the poll. Okay? It's the only thing I can do. 4 Christmas trees. So when your Christmas trees come through the night before coffee morning, I'm going to put all Christmas trees up and I'm going to put them all side by side. And you guys are going to say which one is your favourite. And I'm going to take the top 4 and then I'm going to use them in the poll for coffee morning. Okay, so it's all very, very exciting. There's a lot of stuff going on this Christmas. It's really, really cool, isn't it? So that is exactly what we're going to do. So if you are proud of your Christmas tree and you want to put it forward for Christmas tree of the week, right, there is no prize. There's no prize apart from the feel-good feeling. And it will also take place on the community post and stay there for the week, okay? But we've got to get started with it because we've only got X amount of weeks till Christmas. So please send them to me. You can send them to me via email at gabbystarbuck@hotmail.com, okay? So you can send them to me at my email address, or you can send them to me on Instagram under Gabby Starbuck Vocalist. If you're not following me, please come on board and give me a follow and get involved. So you can send them to me there. You can try and send them on Facebook, but the problem I've got with Facebook, I've said it before, I'll say it again, a lot of your messages that come through to me on Facebook go in the junk file. I don't know why. It's quite frustrating because I get gig messages come through as well, and then I get people say to me, did you get my message? And I'm like, no, because Facebook just seemed to, I think because on Facebook, because there are more messages coming through now than ever, because it used to be just my singing page and it used to be just gig requests that came through. But now a lot of people sort of message me from YouTube because I put some of the YouTube stuff up there too. There's more messages coming through now. So Facebook then thinks it's all junk and then puts it in the junk file or the spam file. And then I have to shift through it all to find it. So Facebook's a bit of a difficult one. Whereas Instagram, they seem to be a bit more, it copes a bit better with the demand of the messages. So Instagram's a good one. And obviously I do check religiously my junk file on my Hotmail at the moment anyway. So please come and get involved and send your Christmas trees over. That would be really, really good. Right, so yeah, let's have a little look at the poll. Are we up for the big song reveal? I've got to get the tickets on sale first, but then we can maybe do it. So we'll end the poll, have a little look. Craig, thank you so much. Don't forget the poll. I wasn't going to forget the poll. That was my last thing I was going to do. If you have enjoyed Coffee Morning this morning, please hit the thumbs up and share the love, guys. Where's the poll? Right, let's end it. Oh, okay, yeah, I think that we've got a clear answer anyway. I don't think we need to assess this too much. So 84% of you said that you would like the big song reveal. So we shall do the big song reveal, guys. But I can't tell you exactly what night it will be on. It will be, I'll try and keep it to a set like night each week. But depending on where I am and if I'm traveling or something like that, I may need to adapt it a little bit. Or it might be a case of when we do the live, it won't be too long of a live, rather than a great big drawn out live, you know. So either way, we'll do it. We will do it. You're on. So yeah, we'll do the big song reveal. Anyway, guys, have an amazing day. If you're going to do anything today, make it something positive. I hope that you find lots of deals in the Black Friday sale tomorrow, even though it probably is a load of garbage and a lot of it is all a bit hyped and it's actually not. But maybe if you're lucky, you might be able to find something. I'll have a little shift through myself, and if I can find anything, I'll share it with you guys. So yeah, have an amazing weekend. And yeah, if you haven't liked this live, like it, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you know what's going on, send me your Christmas trees, and yeah, and look out for the link for the New Year's tickets if you want to get involved. So take care, everyone, have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all tomorrow for the premiere. Take care, bye.